Our second speaker is Eric F. Jacobson, ATMSCL, MOUSE. It's deja vu all over again, as Eric was asked a table topics question for the contest that he had already answered last year. You were invited into his mind to find out what happens next in this 5 to 7 minute speech. Please help me welcome ATMS CL Eric Jacobson.
Our first contestant this evening is Eric Jacobson. Let's do a mic check. Eric, can you hear me okay? Yes, I can hear you okay. Let's do a check on the audio, on the visual. Are you okay in the screen, on the Zoom screen? Yes, I'm okay on the Zoom screen. Very well then. Eric Jacobson, the best is yet to come. Eric Jacobson, the best is yet to come. Wait a minute, stop the clock. Could I have done something in my mind to avoid what happened? This was deja vu all over again. I had the exact same question a year ago, at the exact same contest, behind the exact same Zoom screen. Very, very strange. Let's talk about this contest for just a little bit. Every 6 months, Toastmasters has a contest, whether it be table topics or international speech or one of the other contests. But every year they do table topics. And almost a year to the date, they did table topics and asked the same question. Well, what's the meaning of this? What happened that this occurred? Probably lack of communication. But more importantly, how do we prepare for something like this? What happens when something happens? We have no control over the question that they're going to ask us on Zoom. But we do have control of is what happens next. And that is the takeaway here. What happens next when it comes to a contest, when it comes to standing up here giving a speech, when something that you think you would know, you have no idea, no way of knowing. Contests, when they're run live, a little bit different than when they're run on Zoom. When does the contest start, you ask? When it's live? As soon as you stand up, when you're all waiting to be called, that's when the contest starts. It's critical that you are ready to go from that point forward. Not from when you get up here, but from that point forward. Absolutely critical that you are on at that point. When do you win a contest? Not when the judges are done calculating. You win a contest when you sign up for that contest. Think about this. In our club here, there are 30 some odd members. 4 of them decided they were going to run. 3 winners were taken out of there. I already won just by signing my name on that. The second level, there was 14 people. The third level, which is where I came in third, the third level, there had to be 100 people, minimum, in Broward County alone. And then we had Miami, we had the Bahamas, maybe 1,000 people. For me to finish third place, or second runner-up as I like to call it, for me to finish third place was a victory. So think about the winning. When you start to win, you win when you sign up for a contest, not for the result of that contest. We have no control over what the judges think, say, or hear, especially when you're back here on Zoom. There's no way of knowing what they're thinking. There were 5 contestants in this contest. I drew number 1. A lot of judges might think, well, wait a minute, I can't judge number 1 too high because I have to have a beginning. I have to have a starting point. So it's tough to be the first one. And it was tough to say that I came in second runner-up. But the truth of the matter is, I still did great. It was still worthwhile doing, and I'm going to do it again, regardless of what happens. Well, let's hear about this table topics contest. The best is yet to come. I had to stand out. I had to come up with something that would make me stand out from the other 4 people participating. I came up in my mind with 2 words: shift happens. And I had to spell it too, just in case there were some seniors that didn't get that first word. I thought it was critical to spell shift, S-H-I-F-T. The best is yet to come, and I emphasize the fact that only if shift happens is the best yet to come. I went on and on talking about a presentation that I gave to 88 members of my networking group just the week before we shut down for COVID, talking about the fact that we have to see eye to eye. That's why we meet face to face. And less than a week later, we were shut down for well over a year. I went on and on until that green light went on, and I continued until the yellow light went on, and I felt that I had given enough to hold my place in the contest. And by gosh, I did. By finishing third out of maybe hundreds or thousands of people, I felt excellent, very good about that presentation. The best is yet to come was the question. And there's so many things running through my mind at the inside of that question coming in. First of all, again, the fact that it was already asked a year ago. And second, is that a true sentence? Is that a fragment? Is there more to that question? Could I have kidded everybody out there by saying, what? You didn't finish the sentence. The best is yet to come, what? What? I didn't hear. Maybe we had a mic check again. My point is, no matter what the world throws at you, we've got to be able to catch it. We've got to be able to go with it. Whatever happens is irrelevant. What we do about what happens, that is most important. Mr. Contest. Jacobson.